Hi there, my name's Taya and I'm in charge of the adult crafting program here at the Live Oak Public Library. And for December's craft, we will be making 3 different types of Christmas ornaments. The first type we will be making is a basic glitter bulb. We will then make a bubblegum dispensary ornament. And then we will get creative with some Scrabble letters and make a Scrabble letter ornament. The first ornament we're going to make are these glitter ornaments that can be personalized. And what we're going to need for that is the ball, glitter, Mod Podge, a funnel, some jute, paints, and a paintbrush. So the first step for our glitter ornament is going to be to add some Mod Podge mixed with a little bit of water into our ornament so that the glitter will stick. So I'm just going to add some of that in and then roll it around all of the edges. And just make sure that everything gets coated with the Mod Podge. So you'll have to do some finagling to get everything covered. Okay, so I think I got everything, and now it's just all pure white from the glue. So we're going to take our funnel and our glitter and just start pouring it in there. Okay. Now I'm going to take a paper towel and just put it over the top, start shaking it. So now that our glitter and Mod Podge is all spread around, we can go ahead and decorate the outside while we're waiting on the inside to dry. So for today, I'm going to be painting SRRL on it for Swanee River Regional Library, and I'm going to see if I can paint a little stack of books or a book beneath it, just for a little added extra decor. So for SRRL, I'm just going to take some acrylic paint and paint on the side of the bulb. So there is our first ornament done, and once it is completely dry, you won't be able to see any of the white inside the bulb. It'll just be straight glitter. So it'll be super sparkly, and I did get my little books on there, so here is our first ornament. So now that our first ornament is done, our second ornament is going to be this bubblegum dispenser, which is very cute. So the materials you're going to need for that are a small clay pot, and a round ornament, a soda tab, sprinkles, jute, red paint, a paintbrush, and a hot glue gun. The first step for our bubblegum dispenser ornament is going to be to take our pot and a paintbrush and some red paint and paint it completely red. All right, now that our pot is completely red, our next step is going to be to go ahead and put the sprinkles inside our ornament. So we're going to pull out our trusty funnel again, put it on top of the ornament, and just start dumping our bubblegum balls in there. Now that our sprinkles are in our ornament ball, the next step is going to be to go ahead and hot glue our soda can tab onto our clay pot. So we're just going to take a little bit of hot glue and put it on the back of the tab, and be careful not to burn yourself. And we're just going to put it right there. All right, and now we are going to take a little detail brush, and we're going to paint this black down here. All right, now that our tab and our black dot are on there, I went ahead and painted a little 50 cent next to it, just for a little decoration. So we're going to go ahead and glue our ornament ball to the clay pot. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and put it on the pot. And then we're going to set our ornament ball on the hot glue. You can also go in under the sides just to make sure there's a sufficient amount of glue on there and that it will not come off. So our third and final crafts today are going to be the Scrabble ribbon ornaments. And what you're going to need is a selection of Scrabble letters, medium width ribbon, string or jute, scissors, and a hot glue gun and glue. All right, so I went ahead and cut a piece of medium width ribbon, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit and bend it back to make a loop, and we're going to glue that down. So going to take a little bit of hot glue and just go down the back of it right here. And we're going to push it down and let that dry. All right, so now that that is glued down, we're going to go ahead and take our letters and glue them on the ribbon as well. So the first word I'm doing is jolly, because it's fun and it's festive, and it'll look really cute on an ornament. So we're going to go ahead and glue those down. All right, now that my letters are glued on, I'm going to go ahead and just make a little triangle here at the bottom so it's just not so plain. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So now that we have this cut, our next step is going to be create a little bow right here. So I have some thinner golden ribbon right here, and I'm going to go ahead and make my bow. All right, so we went ahead and tied off our bow and glued it onto the top. And now all that's left is to go ahead and thread our jute through. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to check out more future videos from Swanee River Regional Library. Thanks and have a great rest of your day.